Today we'll be looking at how we can trade gold on the lower time frames. But before we go to the lower time frames, we are going to look at what has happened on the higher time frames. And I'll be starting with the monthly time frame. This is the monthly time frame. Okay. Price of gold is showing a strong upward momentum on the monthly time frame. And price of gold rose as high as 3497.54 on the monthly time frame. All right, but with the way it is, the momentum is still bullish, and if price is going to drop on the monthly time frame, we have this particular order block around here. I'm talking about the 26800 level or 26700 area. Price might likely drop to that order block before finding another set of buyers and possibly push up, but that might take a long time. Let's go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we can see that price of gold has given us a pin bar. This is a bearish pin bar. All right, a bearish pin bar on the weekly time frame, suggesting that price might likely descend. Might see a descent to this order block on the weekly time frame. We are talking about the 3080 order block on the weekly time frame, and we have yet another order block on the weekly time frame. This another order block, the 2900 order block on the weekly time frame. Okay, so but for now, this is a pin bar suggesting that price might likely drop. On the daily time frame, we have the pivot. This blue line is the pivot line on the daily time frame. The pivot line is at 3317 area on the daily time frame. The first resistance is at 3369, while the first support is at 3263. Price almost got to the first support, and price is attempting to drop close to the first support, but the low for today is 3268, and that's like 50 pips above the first support. Okay, but if price fails to drop below this first support, we might see price go up. What do I mean by that? Price has already tested this particular support line. This is the first test. This is the second test. We expect this third test to break the line, and if it fails to break the line, price might go up. I might see price continue its upward direction. And if price is going to go up 369.55, second resistance at 3422, third resistance at 3475. But if price breaks this support, if it breaks this daily support, which is at 3263, the second support is at 3211, and the third support is at 3158. So that's that for pivot analysis. But on the daily time frame for order block analysis, the order block is at the order block at 3200 area, 3224 area. Another order block is at this area, 3000 area. So these are likely places price might drop to. But for now, we have a resistance area here. This is a resistance area. Price broke the area around here, and we might likely see price test that area, this particular area. We might likely see resistance become support for price to continue its direction up. That is if this particular order block breaks. I'm talking about the 3222 order block level. So that's that for the daily time frame. For the 4-hour time frame, we can see that on the 4-hour time frame, price is ranging. If not for this range, we would have concluded that price gave us head and shoulder pattern, where this is taken to be the left shoulder, this taken to be the head, and this taken to be the right shoulder, or this is taken as the right shoulder. Okay, but in line with what happened here, rise, a range, then rise, drop, rise. We expect drop, rise, then drop to this level, possibly a range, then further drop. Okay, but with the way the range is happening around here, we might want to apply caution. We might want to apply caution and possibly expect price to break out of this triangle. A breakout of this triangle on the 4-hour time frame, we might see a false break to the upside and then a sudden push down, or we might possibly see a false break to the downside for us to believe the head and shoulder is playing out, and might see price push up. So either of the two might likely happen, but for now price is ranging on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, that's that for the 4-hour time frame. Have a range in place. On the 1-hour time frame, we also have a range in place. Price is waiting for a particular news for price to find direction on the 1-hour time frame. On the 30 minutes time frame, price is also ranging, but we can see that we are having like lower high. This is a high, this is a low, lower high, higher low, lower high. So price is ranging downwards, so we might expect price to break lower. On the 15 minutes time frame, same pattern on the 15 minutes time frame, and on the 5 minutes time frame, same pattern. So for now, price is ranging. Apply caution. Look for a possible break out to the downside. If price breaks out to the downside, we have this particular order block around here on the 1-hour time frame, the 3217, that might be tested. We might see price test this particular order block if price breaks to the downside before possibly going back up, or we might see price go up, but we have this order block here, we have another one here, another one here on the 1-hour time frame, then the final one at the top. So price might find some difficulty with the sellers, okay, with these supply levels, and on the downside we have just this, and after that we might see price drop to this order block 3120, 3217. On the upside we have 3321, 3354, 3443, 3490. So for now, price ranging, expect a breakout expect a false break, then the real direction, or expect a strong breakout in either direction. But the overall trend is still bullish. So what we are seeing now is a retracement. We expect price to continue its direction up or range at the top for a long time before possibly dropping, or before possibly going up. So that's that for today's analysis. If you are yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel so that you see more of our videos. Give a like to the video if you like what you just saw. Also drop comment below the video, ask questions. We'll try as much as possible to respond to your questions. We have our website www.beanfxtrader.com. Visit the website to learn more on how to trade gold. Till I come your way next time, is bye for now.